Hello and welcome to a brand new playthrough. Today we are going to be taking a trip back down to 1996 with the very first Need for Speed, this being the PlayStation version, because it's the version that I grew up with, so it's the one I have the most nostalgic feelings towards and just familiarity. So I'm not gonna lie, I've admittedly been trying to get a good run of this, and it's not been working out too well on the Twitch at twitch.tv/ThunderTHR, link down below in the description. But I think we will get there, as I usually tend to do. Just perseverance is the key. So we're going to be doing the tournament because that's basically the meat of the game. It's probably not going to be a very long game to play as a result. So we'll, it's just what it is what it is. So the first track we have here is Rusty Springs, which is kind of like a speedway oval-ish course with a few notable turns and stuff. And for the first race, you get a choice between the Toyota Super Turbo, the NSX, and the RX-7. Now, I have tried the RX-7 before, didn't do too well with it. I tried the NSX. Thought maybe because I had the best top speed on the track where it's high speed focus, it would do well. I was struggling to catch a lead Supra, so we're just gonna go with the Supra and hope that everything finally works out and I can stop getting dicked by this game. So it probably makes sense too. The Supra does have the best acceleration according to the on the glance thing. And oh my god, I'm already noticing the difference immediately. The balancing is so it's so off-putting. I had to work my way up just to get to third with the other cars. I get at the Supra and it immediately just gets me to it whilst I'm still on the first lap. There is definitely a case of balancing issue. I'm sure if you really nail it with the other two cars, you could absolutely do it, but I am immediately noticing the difference right away. So it's good, because it means I could win this, and hopefully it means progressing through the game more properly, because I wasn't entirely sure if I had to win all the races or not. It's been over 5 years since I last played this game, and my memory is about as good as a goldfish. Please go easy on me. The last game I did on the old NFS-a-thon Go Man was the run, where I nearly blacked out because I let out such an exasperated scream that I fell over and crashed into my AC. There's a clip on that. You can find the clip if you look for my clips. It's very funny. Also, hello, Paula. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't just decide to go with this thing at first. Actually, I know why, because I was originally going by the cars that interest me the most. The RX-7 is the most appealing to me, then the NSX, and then this. But it turns out of the cars that appeals to me the least, it's the best choice. So, way to go, me. Also, this game has somewhat of an interior view, which is really neat for an early game. And up on the D-pad is a horn, in case you wanted to hear that. I would say I think you could probably still go slightly quicker on the top end front in some cases with the NSX, but in terms of getting up to speed, I think the Supra is still the better choice. Because it helps that the NSX this thing only goes at about it probably helps the NSX can do nearly 170, whereas this thing says it's estimated around 155 and 158 for the RX-7. Yeah, that was a 39 flat. Appeal always had a curious story with NFS. Often some of the least appealing cars ended up being among the best performing. It's interesting here because it seems like of the three lower tier cars, this is the best choice. it's funny because in the later NFS games, the Supra is usually honestly pretty terrible. A lot of the later Need for Speed games, the Supra does not do very well. Oh my god, that was... I just absolutely flew through that corner. I was so well done through there. I gotta... Yeah, it seems like this thing just handles the best too out of the three. Final lap. That was a 38.4. Yeah, this thing is, it just seems like this thing is... I guess the lateral acceleration thing also adds up because this one has the highest of those at 0.98. I don't know why the NSX is listed as having the lowest, because I think if it were IRL, I think the NSX should probably be the highest. Then again, this is a collaboration with Road and Track, so maybe they knew more than we did. Of course they would. They're a car magazine publication. Of course, that's their job. Well, there we go. That's actually managed to win this time. And we even get a little video.
Congratulations, you have won the race.
I have. And there we go. That's how I know the progression is working properly, because now we have a password. We did not get it before with the other attempts. So good. We now can move on. And it means I gotta put my name in. I think I'll just keep... I can actually fit... This game actually allows me to fit my full name, which is nice, so that's what we'll do. Here we go. I was so close to the record lap time. The record lap time is 38.2.
Congratulations. You've got a top 10 time for this track.
Well, it's the best time in terms of overall. You can see my NSX time below down there in 5th. Yeah, the Supra is just the best in comparison. There we go. Now we got the little checkered flags. That's how we know we're progressing properly. So, the next track we have here is Autumn Valley. This one is more corner-based. And this time we have a choice of 3 cars. We have three different cars. We have a Porsche 911 Carrera, the 993, the last of the is the air-cooled, I believe. The Corvette ZR1 C4 and a Dodge Viper RT10. So both the Porsche and the Corvette have the same 0 to 60 and the lateral accel. The Corvette has the best top speed, though, 178. The Viper has the best acceleration, 0 to 60, and better lateral accel, 9.96 G, but only does about 160. But we got to go for the Viper, man. We have to go for the Viper. Okay, so I have made a quick change. I've moved this thing over into manual because some of these corners the game really wants to try to shift me down when I reach down to a certain speed, and I find that affects my car worse than what the game thinks it does. So I put myself in manual to stop the game from trying to do that, because I'm not gonna let the game win. And I immediately cock it up. I really wish this game allowed better control mapping, because it defaulted it. There's only one control option where it makes it where R1 is shift up and L1 is shift down, which I'd be perfectly fine with. But unfortunately, guess which it means putting square as accelerate and X as brake, which to me is still backwards. They didn't make a version where X is accelerate, square is brake, and then R1 is shift up and L1 is shift down. like, why? Why did you do it? I could, but I really don't want to do that right now. Because then I'd have to remember to change it afterwards and whatnot. I should shift up, but I'd rather stay in the high revs right now. So yeah, I get such a better exit if I keep the thing in fourth there. The game was trying to put me into the game was trying to put me into like third because of the speed I was going. Like it was actually like negatively affecting me. So yeah, just such. It's definitely such a difference with line preventing the game from putting me down there. Damn, I did not realize how much it helps me in fifth in this section. Yeah. So yeah, rule of thumb: if you're able to do it, if you're able to get used to shifting in racing games, play this game with a manual. You will benefit greatly. I really got to find the best way to take that corner. I don't know the best way to take that corner, so I always get slowed down. So are you trying to brake check me? What are you doing, sir? Sir. I don't understand how this game physics sometimes. Oh shit. I didn't need that. Still don't know the best way. Yeah, they didn't just put that as because of what the actual car did. They put it because they wanted to, I guess, be authentic. So they capped it at 160, even if it feels like it could probably do more than that. I can still do this. I just gotta do these last few bits right, and then I can still have a chance. Yeah, it really seems like if you shift down, there's that small little bit where it just reduces your speed a bit, but it makes such a notable difference in how it affects your performance. And that was actually that last bit. That's probably the best I've taken that bit so far. I was just about to pass, and then it was like, nope. I can't win. I'm so annoyed because it looked like they'd smack the wall there, but they lost no momentum for that. It's bullshit. Yeah, definitely seems like the case. Because another thing that doesn't help with this section is it's kind of blind, so I have to. It's kind of like a lot of guess working with it. But there we go. We won. So it was a bit of a struggle to get there, but we did it. Car. Woo, video. Yeah! FMV!
Congratulations, you have won the race.
Okay.
Congratulations, you've just beat the best lap time on this track.
I gotta put my thing in again. I thought I would have just remembered that. I guess not. Okay.
Congratulations. You got 10 time for this track.
That makes sense considering what the best time car was in this case. But yeah. So that's 2 of the races down, and in the next part we will tackle Vertigo Ridge. So stay tuned for that, and as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to check out all the links down below, and I hope to see you all in the next video.